Hey guys, join your scary queens,
Chelsea,
Christian, Harry.
and Sabrina for the Witching Hour.
We will review horror,
get into some mysterious stories,
and to be honest, probably share our opinions on just about anything.
Don't be afraid to stick around. Hey everybody,
Sabrina,
welcome to Mary's Queens, my ashing tits.
Sabrina never fucking charges her computer, any of her devices.
Well, you don't close your tabs or restart your computer.
But I have that battery for my tabs to be open. She's still.
I've never. Oh.
Did you just?
What just happened? Okay.
Chelsea just modded. Sabrina, hurry up so we can fucking start. Hi guys, this is the perfect way to start the podcast. This is what it's every time. Hello.
Excuse me.
It's okay. The true fans will get it. So guys, we have a very, very special announcement this episode. Do we want to say it at the same time so it can be chaotic?
Okay.
Yes.
Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
We're
We
famous.
have a Patreon.
Oh.
Chelsea just went, we're famous.
And that too.
Sadly, we will not be sharing any of our intimate body parts, but
Unless you ask.
No,
we can make
No,
it
Sabrina,
No.
you can't get them excited.
but what we
happen.
will
And
be
me
doing,
personally.
we have 3 different tiers that you guys can go check out if you want to sign up. But the very basic thing that every tier gets is that you will be able to watch us record. So right now we are recording. You can see us moving and grooving and So if you guys
what are you doing? Screwing? Okay.
So
sorry.
if you guys are interested in seeing us as we talk about these movies or whatever we end up talking about on this
What
podcast,
we sip on, what we say to
Yeah.
each other with our faces.
we
Oh my god,
Where?
wait. If you guys
we do.
buy our Patreon, comment on our Instagram post what Christian and I are drinking right now.
Yeah, what are we drinking? That's how we know.
That's how we know that you're true fans. So,
A lot of tests for the true fans tonight.
so this week we are going to be reviewing a really good movie in my opinion.
Okay,
Mhm.
just
But
yours.
we'll talk, I guess. The Invisible Man.
Dun, dun,
Yay!
dun.
I'm so excited. When we first watched this movie, it was just Christian, Chelsea, and I. And we vibed. But so that you guys get equal representation, Sabrina didn't necessarily love this movie. So you guys can hear both sides and we'll talk about it later. But
I'll defend us, guys.
Right.
Don't even worry.
yes. I wonder if people will listen to this podcast and have watched the movies, or if they listen before watching the movies.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
heard
know.
some people rather listen to us than the movie, and then heard people want to watch the movie first and then they listen to us.
Well, if you guys haven't watched this movie, I think you should, because then you can decide if you hate it like Sabrina or if you love it like the other 3.
I would
Mhm.
watch it on 2x speed if you can, if that's an option.
my
Guys,
God.
watch it. on
No.
2x.
Did you
Oh
fall
my
asleep this
gosh.
time? I don't think so. You were on your
I
toes.
didn't fall asleep, but I just kind of wanted to hurl from the anxiety that
Oh
I
my
had.
Right.
So, excuse me.
That was so
Never.
delicious.
Absolutely not. So anyway,
What?
Wait, wait.
so we start with the man and he's invisible.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
woman's asleep. What's her name?
Incorrect.
What's her name? She's
Uh,
Handmaiden's
Kate
Tale.
Winslet.
I don't know her name.
It's not Kate Winslet.
Yeah, Kate
Lawrence
Winslet
Pugh.
and Jack the Titanic
Oh, no.
is
What's
sitting
her
in
name?
bed.
Moss. Elizabeth Moss.
Yes.
Kate Moss. Oh, Elizabeth Moss. Wait, who's
Kate Moss. Kate Moss is a model. She's a supermodel.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
close. One of the
Had
Mosses.
sex with Johnny Depp once upon a
I
time.
think that this bitch is really scary because she plays a lot of scary roles. Oh my god, they just froze.
How do I change my brightness?
Why
Oh
does
my
this always fucking happen to me?
He's back. Okay, uncut.
No, it's gonna be recording for me, so they're gonna hear me go, "Oh, they froze."
Everywhere.
But what I was saying is that this bitch plays a lot of scary roles, so I'm always afraid of her when I see her in anything.
That's right. I see.
She's so good.
She is good. So we
She's
start
good.
off and she is lying in bed with a man,
Mm-hmm.
and she is actively trying to escape.
From a
It's the most
mansion.
stressful fucking 5 minutes of my life. Second of all,
Tippy
I would
toeing.
never do any of the things she did. I'm sorry. I would go with my clothes on my back and leave.
Yeah,
What
she
would
did
you-
take
what
a lot
else
of
would you need?
stops.
She
Took too much.
She had it prepared. Like she was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the security cameras. I'm gonna drug him like at the right time, check if he's awake, move the camera, all this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She had a bag prepped from like the night before or whatever.
Also, this man, you guys, if you have not seen this movie, look up Oliver Jackson Cohen. Wow, you're gonna drool. He's scary, he's terrifying, but he.
Fine, so fine.
Oh my god, I don't know what they did. He's like British too, I'm pretty sure. So
British.
they do him right
British.
over there. They drew him
Love
right
that.
over there. So she drugs him and is escaping. And she goes into this room, which one can assume is like where he works, because this is a mansion, like Chelsea said. So it's this room with like gadgets and shit. And this is where
The
she.
ugliest mansion. I'm sorry. No
No.
flavor.
It's
No
literally like a
flavor.
museum. Think museum, like just white walls, like vast
Kim and Kanye's
space.
house.
Yeah. It's very
Kim and
modern.
Yes.
If
It's
you're
a beach
into
house.
Kim and Kanye, you're gonna love it. But
Yeah.
I like some flavor. I like some history
Oh
in
my
my
God.
Art.
mansions. Yeah.
A poster.
Yeah.
I think I'm a ghost whore. Like I love ghosts and all the spoopy stuff. And you can't be. Oh my god, there's a fucking light outside my window, and I almost shot myself. As I was saying, I love spoopy stuff. Love spoopy stuff, and I like the like Victorian mansions. I'm just a hoe for that, not for like a modern mansion. Not a
So
Yeah.
you want like antique haunted shit in your house?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking like Crimson Peak. Like Crimson Peak was really good. Love that.
I
house.
still haven't watched that
Oh.
movie.
Right?
It's so good. You're gonna
It's
I've
so
never
freak
from somewhere
out.
peaked.
Oh,
I've never
not you
Crimson
guys
Peak.
seeing my Cookie Monster pants.
Oh
Oopsies.
no.
That's
We told her
just-
not
Oh, yeah,
to do
you know.
this.
It's just a treat for the people who are watching. So we find out that there's a dog, and the dog like really wants to go with
Right.
her. And she's about to like get the fuck off his property and finally leave, but she stops. Oops, sorry.
Oh, his birth control alarm. So
She stops to whatever. She stops to the dog. And all of us were like, the fuck, ma'am, you're about to escape, which someone who's probably dangerous, because that's what it seems like you're doing. And you're gonna stop for the
Right.
dog. The dog hits the car in the garage, which starts beeping,
Mhm.
and then the dog starts barking. So she's fucking like
Stupid.
stupid. She made it out.
Did she
Also,
manage to get the
drugs
little
him.
thing off?
Yeah, she
The, like,
manages
collar
to
of
get
the
it
dog?
out, and he dips. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
"That's
did.
your
Yeah.
problem
The
now."
dog was
What
like,
was-
peace.
And what was the plan? Because she had to scale like a 12-foot wall.
Yeah.
So was she gonna yeet the
Liter-
dog over the
Yeah,
wall?
throw him over the wall.
That mansion is protected by the Great Wall of freaking China, and she was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Let me help this dog, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I think she was
I'm
just
just gonna
trying to
toss it over the wall."
I think she was just trying to take his like electric shock collar off so that he wasn't electrocuted. But she was like, "You're staying here, bitch. I don't give a fuck."
I think also, yeah, I was worried that he would like chase her and then he would get shocked. I think that's what she had planned.
Mm.
But I don't give a fuck. But you got my mind made up. So don't. Yeah, no.
So this bitch, she climbs over this wall. She walks through the woods. She's escaping his house, and she goes to this back road, and just stands in the middle of it. I'm pretty sure it was a dirt road, but I can't remember. She just stands in the middle of it, and she's waiting and waiting and looking around, and then finally this car starts driving up, and this car was
Sissy.
her sister. And
Hey,
sister
sister.
was like, "Bitch,
Okay.
what the fuck is that?"
And homegirl starts packing her shit so slowly into the car. She's like, "Let me put my big bag in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'll jump in the passenger."
Yeah.
I would have jumped in the
Disney?
window like a NASCAR driver and
Yes.
been like, just go.
Yes. Yes.
I think that was the most
The
unrealistic
sister's
part
like-
of this whole movie is not the invisible part. It's just the part where she moves at 2% speed
Yeah.
when she's actually trying to escape. I'm sorry, I would
And then-
like have no fingernails and like bloody knuckles if I was trying to escape somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then her freaking sister's like, she's like, "Hey," or she was like, "Hey, show up at this time," right? Her sister shows up late. Like, or you're rescuing someone. Like, where
Show
are
up
you?
early. Show up early.
Yeah. Also,
She-
she did not explain enough because her sister was like, the fuck is wrong? Like, why am I here? Bitch, if I was in trouble,
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, yo, sister, I'm about to die. Get here now.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
just like pull up. I'd be
move
like,
it.
hey, I'm dying, pull up. You know?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
Just
dying,
like,
pull up.
it could be short, death imminent. Please come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and she said, oh, let me go to Starbucks first. Hold on. I'm like,
Imagine
okay.
in the shot, there's just a Starbucks cup in the fucking.
She's like, did you want
anything?
wanna...
I got you something.
Oh my god.
So
I think I got you a birthday cake pop.
But then we wake up. Oh wait, no, not
no,
yet.
we don't wake
Okay.
up yet.
Sorry.
We still
Oh,
sleep
she
on it.
drops the pill bottle.
Yeah, she drops the
because
pill
the
bottle.
man yanks her, he busts the window out the car. Bust the windows out your car. Why did we do that one? Like we're doing row your boat.
We said,
Is it
oh my
canon?
God.
Oh my god.
A
Oh
cannon.
my god.
Yes.
But he busts the window and tries to yank her out of the car, which first of all, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you have to yank a woman out of a car to get her to be with you, she's not the one.
She's not the one. Leave her alone.
Right.
Let her
Yeah,
go.
just leave her alone. Get a
Let
new
her go.
one.
Just leave her.
But
Or-
yeah, she
He
drops
was
the
hot.
pill
Or-
bottle.
He was hot
Or-
and rich. You could have gotten some random ass girl off the street.
Yeah.
If someone's running away from you
Um,
that hard, you need to realize you're a problem and you need to deal with
You're
that.
the issue. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But she drops the pill bottle
Right.
of pills she drugged him with, like sleeping pills or something.
Diazepam,
Diazepam.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Mm.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was
She used
like
the Ma drug.
The
Ma
drug.
That's right, the Ma drug.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Girl, all these fucking movies tied
Um,
together. We did
mhm.
we did this podcast right.
Same universe.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing
Yeah,
that we're
same
getting,
universe.
the real thing that we're getting out of doing this podcast, guys, is not that we are happy to provide entertainment for our listeners.
Even
It's
though
that
we are.
now know how to murder people and how to escape from things. I feel like
No,
I could murder
don't
someone
say that
and
on public
and-
record.
FBI
And
agent, that's
or-
a joke.
or escape from a kidnapper. Or
I like
be the
that one better.
kidnapper.
I feel like we would all be good in theory,
No.
but in practice we would all like freak the fuck
Cry.
out.
Definitely, for sure.
For sure.
But what if it was all four of us? Like we were all together kidnapped.
That would be
And we all
worse.
had to
I'm
escape.
sorry.
Who
I'm
are we
sorry, that
eating
would be worse.
first?
Why are we eating
It's
each
me.
other?
I
Let's
want to
just
go
get
out
out.
first.
Let's
No,
just
I
get
I'm
Yeah,
out.
gonna
Sabrina would
feed
want to go
you-
out first, so we'd probably eat you first.
I'm
'Cause
not
you
I've
said you
already
wanted to die.
decided. But I've already decided that if a zombie apocalypse were ever to hit, I'm taking a cyanide pill. I do not want to go through the anxiety of. trying to
Sabrina
survive.
keels like a hollow tooth that if something bad happens,
She just bites
takes the
down.
tooth out and goes
She swallows the
and
tooth.
bites the cyanide pill.
Bitch, hell Hydra. I'm not about that shit. I'm not.
Oh
about
my
to go down.
god. I don't
No,
know
I can't.
if it's just the Aries in me, but I would try to stick it out for like a little bit. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like, can I kill a
For a
zombie?
minute.
And then if I can't kill the zombie, either I die because of the zombie or I'm like, oh no, time to go. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I just
Right.
feel like, okay, either control my death and like it's a little bit painful, or fucking get eaten, dude. Dude, no, come on.
Dude.
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
I think, yeah, I think that's kind of true. I feel like you'd die first. Harry would try to do something, you know.
Yeah.
I'd probably
I
would
feel
not
like
know what to do.
I have the gusto.
I'd be like,
but I
Chelsea
need the
would live.
brains. Yeah,
Chelsea
Chelsea
would
would
live.
live.
Chelsea would live, and that's it.
You would get out.
Slowest.
No, she would
I don't know how
strategically
you
kill
would
us
do it.
off.
But
Yeah, I feel like you would
live.
seduce a zombie, seduce a kidnapper or something.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, you'd flash.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Stop
we didn't
it.
say that.
But
I'd
the
flash
thing
them a
is-
toe,
Yeah, you'd
and then they
flash
take
a toe.
a layer,
Yep.
and then I would shut
Yeah.
it down from the inside.
Yeah.
And then that's when
Exactly.
we escape, and then you become the leader of the underworld.
I'm just
And
the
then
queen.
you guys can host my funeral there.
You're just
I'm
the May
still
Queen.
dying. The May Queen. Y'all, we should watch that movie next because I have no excuse to watch it and I refuse to watch it alone.
Oh yeah,
I
we
wanna
should
watch that
I think it would be
movie.
fun.
because
Why
I
the
can't.
freaking frack not?
Girl, you're the
What
only person on this
realistic
earth who
type
does not want
shit.
to watch that movie.
Midsommar.
Oh, it's so
And-
good.
I'm
It's
pretty sure
so
she kills
good.
everybody, so I want to see it.
It's so good. Y'all are
Harry,
gonna
I love
we've
Lloyd
watched
Steel.
scarier shit.
We
No,
need,
but I can
it's not
deal-
really scary. It's just crazy. We
Yeah,
need to watch
see?
it together because I know y'all are gonna scream.
Yes.
Not because it's
100%.
scary, but because it ain't right.
that
That movie is so good.
I can't wait. I need to see Harry and Sabrina's reaction to like towards the end with all the people. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
I feel like that's the reason why I wouldn't like it. It's because I like supernatural scary shit, but not like crazy wild could actually happen shit, because that actually freaks me out.
But that couldn't happen.
I feel like
you'll see. You'll see.
That's happening somewhere.
In a cult situation. I could survive in a cult situation. I would take the whole whatever the fuck that movie is over a zombie apocalypse. What is it called?
Midsummer.
I would take a midsummer situation over a zombie apocalypse. I could charismatic.
I can see you getting out of that.
My way out of it.
I was gonna be the May Queen for Halloween, but you know.
That would have been good.
Yeah. Well, so back to
anyway,
the movie.
So the man's invisible.
So she gets taken to her friend's house, not her sister's house, because we find out later that she was paranoid that the guy would know. The guy knows where the sister lives, so she was like, "You can't talk to me. You can't meet me here. Like, put me somewhere where I'm not gonna be found." So she goes to her friend's house, and bitch is paranoid. Like, can't even step outside. Paranoid. I mean,
fully traumatized.
Afraid to get the mail.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're giving her a hard time. It actually made me upset. I was like, homegirl was just literally kidnapped. Why
it was like literally 2 weeks later or something.
And they're like, "You need to get over it, sweetie, and rejoin the real world.
You need to get out and go outside."
What she needs is a therapist, okay?
Yeah.
Literally, she even nail polishes the camera on her laptop. She was so scared.
Oh yeah, she said no.
I leave that shit open because I know my FBI agent thinks I'm sexy.
He's also like 64, so calm down.
You don't know that.
You don't know that. You could be an FBI agent.
He could be one of those young ones.
Wait, also, let's think about this. If every person has an FBI agent, how many FBI agents are there?
A lot.
Well, it's a construct.
Multiple people.
One FBI agent?
Yeah, I feel like each FBI agent has a couple people, you know? And he just checks up on them throughout the day.
That's still a lot of people.
You could have like different
computers. There's a lot of people here.
What is the population of North America?
North America?
I don't think FBI.
It's like 300 million. Tell me I'm right.
It's 328.2 million.
I am literally 90% brain.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think FBI agents don't count into the population count, which is why we don't see how many there are.
Oh
That's
my God.
true.
Well,
it's like MIB. They erase their entire like shit, right?
Well, it's not about that. It's about, because we're not talking about the FBI agent's FBI agent. We're talking about them being the FBI agent. That didn't make sense. Just forget about it.
No, it didn't.
Nope, that wasn't sensical.
So somebody will get it out there. So the sister, her sister shows up, and she's like, "Yo, bitch, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. He's gonna find you. He knows where you live. He's gonna follow you to me." And she was like, "Bitch, leave me to chill the fuck out," because all of them don't understand that she's literally traumatized. They're like, "Why are you being such a fucking pussy? He's dead."
They didn't get like the intensity of the situation.
Yeah, and she's like, "He's dead. He committed your Gucci hunt." But
on the side, you mean? Sorry, leave that out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry
amen,
to
good
be
night.
insensitive.
She committed soup on the side.
She committed soup on the side. No, not she. She didn't commit soup on the side. She didn't die. Oh
God.
He
boyfriend.
committed soup on the side.
Her boyfriend,
yes,
the hot one, committed soup on the side.
The crazy one. Don't call him hot.
Yeah, don't romanticize this.
That's not his defining attribute. Come on.
Okay, then the actor is hot. The character is not. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So we find out she reads, like, her sister gives her her phone and is like, "Look," and she reads the article, and we find out that he's an optics groundbreaker. Let's keep that in mind, okay? He was like a really, really, really significant person in the optics world.
Big eyes. Just huge eyes.
He broke ground with his eyes.
Guys, I broke my flashlight.
I don't even know why you still have it.
How did that happen?
Why did you walk all the way
What's
up?
happening?
I fixed it.
Hello? Are we alive?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I don't think so. Everything's
so
simulation.
then I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, the shots, like whoever is camera frying. There's a lot. There's a lot
Whoever
of like
is camera frying. Whoever's frying on camera.
Oh my god.
Yes, the like
cameraman, the
shots.
the shot.
Hey.
Let him finish.
Hey, so the camera, the camera, like it kind of pans a lot throughout this movie, and it'll like pan to like an empty section of the room, or it'll be like right behind her, but like she's not centered, so you're kind of like, is someone there?
And it's not for the rule of thirds. It's intentionally like she's supposed to be in the corner.
Yeah.
Or it's like the funniest thing ever, because they would literally show you just a fucking empty room and you would be scared. I was like, literally,
and you were like,
they are making money out of nothing.
It was also like the music too. Like the music would get pretty intense, or it would
be
just
like,
quiet.
ha ha ha.
Yes, it would say that.
Yes,
exactly.
And then like I like that you could.
was.
Sometimes it feels like, oh, he's there, and sometimes it's like, is this his POV? Like, are we him?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like
the
is
camera
him,
like staring at her, or is he in the frame? I thought that was interesting.
The craziest shit. I'm pretty sure this happens next. Okay, so she tries to go to the mailbox, blah blah blah. Her sister comes. She's like, he's dead. So don't be scared anymore. So
Oh wait, spoiler alert,
all,
he's the Invisible Man. We already said that.
Yeah.
So she's Florence Pugh or whatever her name is. She's
No,
like, absolutely
Elizabeth.
That's not Florence. That's not
okay,
Florence.
Elizabeth is like, absolutely not. He does this. He makes me think I'm crazy.
Her name is Cecilia in the movie, by the way.
Thank you. Cecilia is
Right,
like, absolutely not. And everyone's like, you're fucking crazy. Okay. And she's living with this sexy,
delicious,
what?
melanated
fuck 12,
man.
but I'd fuck 12 if you know
There-
what I mean.
Yes.
Very
Also,
Idris
yeah.
Elba.
Is that problematic to say?
They're like,
That's good. Is that? I think it is.
what did you
but
say?
I said
it.
delicious. No, I said delicious melanated man. I don't think it's not
no.
a lie.
He has
No.
melanin.
It's not a lie, and
It's
he's
not a lie.
delicious.
It's not embarrassing.
No, I'm not
He'd
embarrassed.
probably agree with you.
They also like portray him like, you're like, oh, it's her little boo thing now, but then you're like, wait, it's been 2 weeks and they're just friends.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's because she's like
Wild over there.
traumatized.
Yeah.
So,
And he has a
pretty
daughter.
sure-
Her name is
Zendaya.
Euphoria. I don't know. She was in it.
Zendaya.
oh, she's Zendaya's
not
sister
Zendaya.
in Euphoria.
But it
So-
looks like Zendaya. Tell me she doesn't look
Guys, we're so
She does.
bad.
That's why
Like,
she got
people
cast
who
as
know
her sister.
actors probably hate our podcast.
her name.
We're like,
is,
yeah, it's that one person from that one movie.
Her name is Storm Reed in real life. In the movie, her
Storm.
name is not
Storm.
Riley, Sydney. I don't know where I
Where-
got Riley from.
Okay,
But
so
her name is
I'm
Sydney
pretty
in the
sure
movie.
the next fucking thing that happens is that Sydney and Cecilia are taking a little nappy poo.
No.
Okay, what happens next then?
You shut that down real quick.
Just
That's
gotta
the
keep
next
her on
thing I
track.
remember. What
Just
is
gotta keep her on
next?
track. So, something comes for her in the mail, which is strange because no one's supposed to know where she lives, and
Ew,
it
I'm gonna
is the
I feel like we're
sign.
living the movie again.
What?
I feel like we're watching the movie again. Literally, that made me want to hurl aggressively.
Yeah. So it's a letter from his company saying that she has a meeting to like get whatever was hers in his will or whatever.
His
Right.
trust.
Yes.
Yeah. So she goes to this meeting, and we
She-
meet his brother, the Invisible Man's brother, who is a dick, bro.
But
Like,
he's
so
also
mean.
fine.
But
Oh
he gives me scrub vibes, you know, like he doesn't own his own car.
no,
kinda
he does.
thing.
He for sure doesn't.
Isn't he like the owner of like deathcompany.co?
no?
like,
His brother was.
She goes to right.
Huh?
He's the lawyer for
Wait.
that company.
He's a
He's the
lawyer.
Yeah,
He's
but
a
don't.
But he
lawyers
doesn't
make
have any money.
No, he's
So-
broke. He like borrowed his brother's. This is not what actually happened, but what I feel like he did is like he borrowed his dead brother's suit for that meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he has none of his own.
Like he
Never mind.
passed the bar, but never.
I thought
got a
he
job.
like. I thought he like had money, but he wanted to be like rich, like eat the rich
Mm.
type rich.
Oh.
You know?
No, I don't think so.
He
But
might be
he-
like upper
he's a
middle
dick,
class,
so he
yeah.
could be. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
he's fucking
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, he's so insensitive
so
toward her.
fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
she's like, okay. She's like, I'm traumatized. And then he's like, all right, so this is what you have. We're gonna give you, I forgot how much money it was, but
$5
Everything.
million.
good amount.
It was $5 million, and then she would get
5 million spread out.
100,000 every something or something like that.
Every
Every month
month
or
or
some shit? I don't
something?
know.
Yeah, for
I don't
a
know
certain
math,
amount of years.
but yeah.
Which like if I had 100,000 every month, hi, we're going to Chili's. Like what do you
Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it to
That's
Bermuda.
the thing. She
Bahama.
stays in like wherever, Connecticut maybe. She stays there just to
No,
like
definitely
have
San
fun.
Francisco.
San Francisco. She just stays there to have fun. Girl, I am buying the city of Paris with $5 billion. I'm sorry.
But she,
I-
right. I don't
Well,
think
you only
she's-
have 100,000.
Yeah, but she's also not stable enough to make decisions.
And she gives it away.
Yeah, she buys the cop a ladder and then gets his daughter a scholarship to her fashion school of her dream.
Okay, she gives her like
That was really
$10,000.
sweet.
She has 90
No,
something thousand
no.
dollars.
She gives
How
her
much does she give her?
$10,000 to open her bank account, but every month she's depositing that amount.
$10,000. Well, then that's it.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Then
Yeah.
she gets to pocket $90,000.
Yeah, which what's she
90,000.
fucking wiping her ass with them? I don't know what she does.
No,
with them
she
in this
bought
movie.
herself some new dresses.
She didn't buy it. She did buy new clothes.
There's no way she spent $90,000 on 3
Yeah.
dresses.
She went to like
Chanel is
Versace,
expensive.
didn't she?
She did buy some expensive brands.
So
Right.
I wrote down in my notes after she gave him the ladder and the girl the scholarship, I said she better get some dick.
Oh,
She better get some dick. After
It
she
was
did
too
all
soon.
that?
it was too soon.
Yeah, it's
Too
a little too
soon.
soon. But
She's tired.
She should
She's
down the road.
tired.
No.
She's tired.
And this is the point of the movie after this scene where like you can tell that she starts to feel his presence. Sabrina.
Whoa. What the frick?
Why is it a square?
If you guys
What's
want to know
happening?
what we're talking about, head over to our Patreon. Only $1
For
a
as
month,
low
guys.
as $1 a month.
Yes,
you
I should have
can
mentioned
subscribe.
I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but whatever.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's literally $1 a month. Like we know y'all are, we're in a panoramic.
we're a panoramic.
We don't have a lot of money, but for as low as $1 singular a
You can
month,
watch
you
us.
can watch
You
us.
can feed a scary queen.
You can
You can
You can feed a scary queen, and of
Yeah.
course we have more tiers with more perks, but you can check that
Yes.
out in our
Mhm.
link tree.
Oh, also,
you can ask
anyways,
for
if you
more,
watch-
and I will send you pictures of my butthole.
no,
No,
No, we can't do that.
Anyway, I was gonna say, if you go over to our Patreon and you get one of the 3 tiers, when you watch our videos, there's gonna be no ads, so you don't have to listen to the anchor ad that we
Yeah.
have every episode because we haven't found
The same anchor ad that we have.
Sorry.
It's
Love
okay.
that
It's
for
okay.
y'all.
We got to do it for the for the grind or whatever
For the vine.
say.
Okay, so
in this part of the movie,
man.
she definitely starts feeling his presence, like you can tell, and also in this part of the movie, you can hear him. Like it's described later in the movie what is making sound, but you can like fucking hear like.
I'll tell you what the sound is, Mama.
What's
It's
the sound?
What, Cooter?
okay. So, in order spoiler alert, he's invisible inside of an invisible man's suit. Okay,
because he's a groundbreaker
He's
in
Iron
optics.
Man.
he's like
Yeah.
works in optics or
He's
something.
Elon Musk. We talked about it. Like,
Yeah, because
Oh,
Elon
yeah.
Musk.
That's
Who
true.
is-
definitely has this shit.
Let
And
me
he's
not talk
trying to
about
have
Elon Musk.
with her.
Yeah, Chelsea also thinks Elon Musk is fine, but continuing on.
Anyway, so I am like 100% sure that in order for him to get this suit on, it's like a wetsuit. You're not wearing things underneath it.
Oh, he's butt ass.
you have
naked.
to,
So it's
oil it up.
definitely his cheeks squeaking together. That is the sound that she can hear.
Just the Vaseline in between his butt cheeks, just
Vaseline.
or
I
the
love
baby
that.
powder. Oh my god.
I have never Vaseline between my butt cheeks or baby powder.
Well, have you ever been in an invisible suit?
Wetsuit?
You've never
No.
been in a no. You don't only do that in a wetsuit.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of the ocean. Fun fact: I would literally rather kill myself than go to the ocean.
Wow, that was a really strong
Things Sabrina would rather do than than the ocean zombie apocalypse.
New
I
podcast.
would. I can't. Zombie apocalypse or ocean. You know, it's just one is definitely more attractive than the other.
Oh my god.
Mm.
So anyways,
So-
I hate
He starts
myself.
kind of freaking out. This is when we're getting a lot of the shots of
Nothing.
he's here, but like you don't see
Mhm.
anything.
You
But
hear
it's the
Um,
implication.
Mhm.
Right. And then this is that breath scene is coming up. Right?
So no, the first scene that comes
Or is
before
there
this
something else?
is
Oh,
when the
you're
house
right.
almost gets burned down because she's cooking breakfast and she leaves to help the girl,
Yeah.
and then he turns up
Cranks
the
turns that
stove.
shit up.
Yeah. He also like grabs the knife. Like there's a knife that she sets down when she's cutting, and then it goes.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
lifts,
okay.
yeah. He's freaky. He's weird. He is acting a little strange. Like instead of just killing her or doing something, he just like looks at her real.
Yeah,
good.
he's definitely
He's
down to like terrorize versus like, hey girl, get back with me. Like, you know.
Yeah.
He's not whispering.
And then, mama. And then Christian, it's the scene.
So I don't remember. I just remember the part where he breathes.
Yeah. So
she's
the
like
front door opens by itself.
Yeah.
The front door opens.
Yeah, she's like, where is
him.
this? I feel him. There's something going on. She sees that the door is open, so she goes outside, which is stupid. I would have been like, hi, police.
Yeah.
Someone open my door.
Yeah.
So she walks out and is like, let me see who done broke into this house. And she looks around and she doesn't see anyone. But then we see it's like cold and you can see her breath. And then we see a second breath next to her go. You're welcome.
Fun fact for all the scary queens listening, don't stay inside of your house if the front door is open.
I was gonna say,
you didn't open it.
If the second movie we watched like that.
Oh yeah,
it makes no sense to me why people would do that. My brother,
someone came in here. Okay.
My brother one time walked into our house because he used to live with us. Walked into my house, left the front door unlocked. All the lights were off. He was just showering and he only had the bathroom light on. Bitch, I walked in and walked right the fuck out. I called my parents. I was like, who the fuck is home? Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
A homeless man taking a shower.
He came to me and he was like, what is your issue? I was like, ma'am, you do understand that you have the profile of a murderer right now.
Oh my God.
Who does that? Don't do that. Don't do that, people. Right. Just leave your house.
Speaking
of your presence known.
Being in the shower, somebody robbed or broke into one of our friends, an English teacher that we're always talking about.
The one with A? That starts with A?
Broke into their house while she was at work, and this was like a year ago, and her boyfriend was taking a shower upstairs, and they broke in, saw his police uniform sitting there, freaked out and ran out, but left the door open and the dog got out. So when he got out of the shower, doors open, dog's gone. And he was like, hello?
Oh my God.
It was crazy. They did find the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, they did find the dog. Someone found him and brought him inside and called her.
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
How wild. I would have not stayed in the house though.
People be wild. Yeah,
he's a cop.
Yeah, that's true. They got scared.
I'm calling Barack Obama. I'm getting a new house.
Yes.
Okay, so after this, when he sees the breath, Sabrina, is the scene where she's taking a little nap. She was distressed. She took a little nap with the daughter. And then
we see some flashy poos. Okay, some just random flashes. That please remember, because we will tie back to this later. But yeah, so we just see some random flashes.
Yep.
Yeah, some of that action.
Like if you want to see what it was, go on our Patreon and get.
So then what happens after that? We wake up?
No, she's sitting there taking a nap, and with the sheets are on them, and then something pulls the sheets off of them.
Yoink.
And
he's really testing his luck.
Yeah, anyone would think that's a ghost, but she knows, and he knows that no one's gonna believe her.
Yes,
which is the fucked part.
He really drives her crazy. That was the wildest part.
Yeah. He wants nobody to believe her, and he wants her to be sent to a facility. That's the goal.
Yeah, which is very similar to Insidious, when like the ghost was only acting when the mom was aware, and not when like the dad was home or anything. Girl, we always got connections between these movies.
Sorry, my voice broke, but it's to isolate you so that you are like more on your own. It's like
vulnerable.
Yeah. Lovegood said this. Like she was like, if I were Voldemort, I would want to make you feel like you were on your own anyways, you know, like
So she like freaks out, and because the sheets are taken off, so she looks over and there's a chair in the room, and there's like an indentation in this chair of like someone sitting the fuck down. So she goes over to it and she like fingers it, and then there's
no.
Oh my god!
I didn't like that.
What was funny is that she like hits the fucking couch. Okay, she goes, and there's no one there. But then she's like holding up the blankets on her body or something, and there's like footsteps on it, and then she yanks that shit real hard. It was
there's footsteps. She's like pulling on the blanket, and there's just 2 feet standing on the blanket, not letting it move. But there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Just 2 footprints.
Standing on it like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
And then she like tries to pull it to like get him to like knock over or whatever. And then that's when she's like, she finally like screams. And then Sir, isn't he a cop? Sir Cop?
Yeah, Sir Cop's name is James.
So James comes in and he's like, what's up? What's going on? The little girl has her pepper spray. She's like, what's going on? And she's like, someone was in this room. Then
the cop was like, no one's in the room, girl. Put your fucking pepper spray away. Stop acting.
So it is literally so funny, and we're not there yet, but I eat that shit up in the end when he kind of gets the shit beaten out of him.
Yeah, every time something like this would happen.
No, I didn't feel bad about it. I was like, beat him harder so he can know that shit was real.
Every time something like this happened, we were discussing during the movie, like, it's gonna feel so good when people finally realize she's not crazy and she's
not. Yeah, like she's just.
I loved it.
I lived be like, hey.
for it. And it's because I'm bitter and a Sagittarius, and
God.
I'm not forgiving, so I loved it.
Oh my God. So this happens, what Christian just said, and no one believes her. So the next day, she's trying to start her life again, and she goes to a job interview. And what the fuck happens in this job interview, guys? This is the saddest scene in this entire movie. It's so frustrating.
So like second-hand embarrassment for her.
Yeah,
but I kind of laughed too because it was funny.
It wasn't funny. It was sad.
It was so like,
no. So she shows up. She's got this whole portfolio. I don't even know what job this is for. Some random ass job.
She's trying to be an architect. Yeah,
okay,
architecture.
She starts like vibing with the guy who's interviewing her. Like they're getting it off good, you know. And then
he's like flirting with her too. He's like,
he's kind of cute.
He's kind of cute.
Chelsea. Oh my
God. In this movie,
Chelsea. This is Chelsea's horn
section. In this movie?
This entire podcast is Chelsea's horn section.
Yeah, it is.
So she opens up her portfolio. Literally nothing inside of it.
Empty.
Nothing inside of it. Empty. Okay, and then she gets so stressed that she passes out. Hits the ground so hard, and I didn't laugh. No, I didn't. It's not funny.
Yeah. So.
Well, you think that it's because she's freaking out.
Yeah.
And she ends up going to the hospital or whatever. And they're like, hey, Miss Girl, sorry about that. She goes home. They call her later and they're like, hey, we found diazepam in your system.
That's kind of a lot.
Kind of a lot of it. So what's up? She was like, that's funny.
Can we just talk? How the fuck did he do that? Did he like shove it up her booty hole? Like, there's no way he could have made her swallow it while she was asleep.
He probably sprinkled it, like she sprinkled.
She sprinkled it
like a drink or into,
I don't remember.
Like, food or something.
Did he say that he knew that she drugged him?
Yeah. Well, he leaves. He finds the bottle. And then when that happens, she sees the blood-stained bottle in the bathroom. Yeah. He left it there for her to see. So now
after the call, she like finds it.
And I think that's like, other than seeing the footsteps, that's the first major confirmation that like he's here. He's not.
He's
dead.
alive.
He's alive.
Yeah,
he's fucking.
That's like it's Sir Boyfriend trying to do something.
Sir
Boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So she freaks out and she goes back to his brother with Mr. Cop this time, and is like, she just says, "Tell him to stop." And then the brother is like, bitch, you're crazy. Look, his urn is right over there. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's dead. Let me show you these pictures to prove it. Shows the pictures of him
crime
dead.
Scene.
Yeah. Him bloody
How did he pull that shit off again? I forgot.
Well, we're going to talk about it. Well, okay. I guess they know that he's alive and not dead. He frames, like, they both frame it.
Right. And she's like, hey, he's literally Elon friggin' Musk, so I think this is possible.
Which is stupid that they don't believe her.
Because it's a little what?
She like brings out the receipts. She's like, he is literally the smartest person. He is specialized in optics. He does all this kind of shit. You don't think he fucking like found a way to be invisible? I think he did. And everybody's like, I don't know.
She also said, let me show you this bottle with his blood on it if you want to check. But they were like, no, it's not him. He's dead. You're crazy.
Then she goes to her sister's house.
Oh.
Sissy is. She's like,
she's pissed.
Hey, sister, I need help. And the sister's like, how about you frick off?
Yeah.
Literally.
That email you sent me was like rude AF.
Their sister's like, this is for Rachel, you big fat white smelly nasty fat. Like that's
she's a bad sister.
She is a bad sister because that is so sketchy. First of all, an email, not even a call.
Email one.
If I was gonna tell you were a bitch, I'd call you. Okay.
Or I'd fucking come
to show up in person.
Yeah, I'd come to your door and fucking say it to your face, bitch. I don't like you. Don't come to me.
Also,
all, you know
she has
mental issues, dude. Even if she did say all that shit, she has mental issues. You as a family member should bring her to a therapist then. If you're like, I think she's schizophrenic because she literally does not remember this, which would be totally understandable if you were like, I think this, you know? But she doesn't even do that. She's just like, fuck you and your mom.
Trauma.
Bye.
Yeah, nobody cares.
And also like they didn't have any like previous beef. So out of nowhere, she's like, this
she literally rescued her.
Over.
Yeah.
And she literally rescues her. And then turns 180?
The email literally says, I wish you died instead of him. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, your sister was traumatized and asked you to pick her up from this man, and you didn't pick up on the signs that this is probably not real.
She's clearly like confused at the door. She's like, what email? What's going on? So either one, she did that and didn't remember and is going through something psychological.
So help her.
Or two, girl's hacked.
But don't you worry, because she gets got later.
I was about to say, I wanted her to get got. Yeah. I wanted her to get got, but she got gotted too good. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for that. That was actually the most shocking moment of this entire film. I was like, what the actual fuck? So yeah, sorry, that's coming up soon, guys. Continue. Where are we now?
So the only one that cares to help her is she goes back home to Sydney.
She's
like
cries
crying,
on the floor.
Yep. crying in the club.
Sydney,
and
the little girl?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sydney's the little girl. She's like, it's okay. We can, make some brownies and watch a TV show. And she's like, that sounds nice. And then she's getting up off the floor from crying. And the invisible man whips the hell out of this little girl, knocks her.
Holy.
Oh my God. Cleans her clock. Just scares the girl. She thinks it's Cecilia. She's like, why would you hit me in the face? And then of course the cop comes in, little girl's crying. She's like, she beat the tar out of me. It's the whole thing. Now she got nobody because the cop's mad at her, sister's mad at her, Sydney's mad at her, everybody's mad.
At this point too, they also leave the house and she's alone.
Yeah. And she starts
mentally
screaming.
and physically alone in this house.
Yeah, she starts screaming around the house. She goes, where are you? Where are you? Like she for sure is like, bitch, you're here and I'm gonna find you. So
what'd she put on the floor? Coffee
ground.
Coffee. She's like, I'm gonna catch this dude. I'm gonna catch this dude. So she goes to the kitchen. Predator. She grabs she grabs the coffee grounds, starts pouring them everywhere. All over the ground.
Messy.
She's like, I'm gonna catch these footsteps.
Yeah. And then
she puts a trail back into like a room, and then she like is surrounded by coffee, kind of like the little circle in SpongeBob with the sea bear. Anyway, so she just like surrounds herself. She surrounds herself in coffee, like I'm protected, and just sits there and waits for something.
She has this monologue where she's like, "Why me, Adrian?" And you're like,
"You could have anyone."
She said, "This is true."
Zero. Why me, Adrian?
I don't know if we can say that because
I guess that's like
It's fine. It's
Troop
fine.
1, 2, 3.
It's fine. So she's having this whole monologue and she calls his phone. She's like, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna find him. If his phone is on him, I'm gonna get him real good. She calls his phone and that shit starts vibrating.
Okay, when it panned up to the
Oh.
ceiling, I
I
thought
thought
he was like Spider Monkey on
Me
the
too.
yes.
Me too.
Clinging
I
to
thought
the
he was
ceiling.
in-
And Meorine, I'm sorry, that was terrifying. I was like, a human being should not have that much power to be fucking Spider Monkey and invisible. I peed myself and cried. It was so much. It was sensory overload, is what it was.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I was like ready for him to like drop down on her.
Yeah.
I know.
When she looked up.
The coffee grounds just go poof, and she dies or something.
Yeah. And it's
But
just
we
her
find
like
out
flat
that's
on
not
the
what's
ground.
We find
In
out
the
that's not
coffee.
what's up. What's supposed to be up is that she. Y'all are still
The
there?
phone is
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
We're here.
attic.
Hey.
Yeah, that she called the phone that's in the attic. So she goes around, she crawls up to the attic, she goes up there. Oh my god. So she finds not only the cell phone with pictures of her sleeping in bed next to Sydney.
Which was the flash.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I threw up.
Disgusting.
She also finds all her portfolio pictures of her shit.
Which he took out.
And then she finds a third thing. What's the thing?
She
A
finds
fat
a
knife.
in a plastic
A
bag.
knife.
A knife. Which is
No.
I'm pretty sure was. What do you have? A knife.
Wait,
is that knife
side
supposed to be?
Barb. Have y'all seen that video of Jessie J going, "You knife"? And when she's like,
Yes.
"Give me the money."
She was
Love
on
it.
something.
Anyway.
that day. Also,
She was on.
hope you're getting better, Jessie J. She has like an ear or something. I hope she's feeling good.
An
Oh,
ear?
yeah.
Does she
I
have an
saw-
ear infection?
It was.
She has like this
it was
like
a disease or something.
disease syndrome thing.
Yeah.
And like she woke up one
Disease
day.
syndrome.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at her illness.
I thought you were laughing at her like thing.
No, a
And
disease
she
syndrome.
yeah, and she like she couldn't walk and like couldn't hear for a second, but then now it's fixed, I think.
Yeah, I think she's recovering. But
Mhm.
anyway, so
Not fun.
was this knife supposed to be like his murder weapon, like what he committed soup on the side with?
I think
I think that was the knife that he
Yes.
took from the kitchen, remember?
Oh.
Oh, that's what
I don't
It was
know.
in a
I thought
bag.
It was the one that he made soup aside with.
Yeah, I
because-
feel like it was bloody in the bag.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't remember if that was blue.
It doesn't really matter. A knife.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's like a
Oh
knife.
my god. So second of all, let's talk about how unrealistic it is that you just have an open paint can in your fucking attic. Okay, so basically what she does
Yeah.
next is she looks down at
And
the
it's
stairs
full.
to crawl down, and she's like, this motherfucker is here staring at me. I know it. So then she grabs an open paint can and just throws it on top of him. Obviously he's there, you know, he's covered in paint, and you see that shit, and she's like, wow, you know, because we finally see him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys have ever tried to open a paint can. It's impossible.
Mhm.
It is so
Yeah.
hard to do.
Maybe
You
like
gotta
Sydney
need
was
a freaking
supposed to close
screwdriver.
it. Maybe Sydney was supposed to close it and she didn't close it right. So she was
They're
just
not
looking.
freshly painting walls.
Why is it
We
in the
don't know.
attic? Who stores
Yeah.
paint in their attic? Weirdos.
I mean, I liked the
works
effects,
for
but
the
it was
movie.
weird.
Yeah,
It works for the
exactly.
movie, but don't
Right.
leave open paint in your attic.
I'm sure that's
Yeah.
like a chemical, some sort of like you'll die.
You're
in your
deaf
sleep.
gonna like die of paint death.
Yeah, of die of paint.
So
Okay,
die
I
of
think
paint.
Home Depot would disagree. I don't think you're gonna die if you leave your paint open.
Oh, well, we're not
He
sponsored by
smells
Home Depot,
strong.
so if they want to
Yeah.
sponsor us,
Then we'll delete
Home
this
Depot.
podcast.
Give me a
we'll
call.
review your paint. So anyway, she pours the paint, and Homeboy's like, "I need to find a hose right now," and he runs away.
Yeah,
She's trying to find him. He
Mhm.
washes away.
he
his
washes
paint in
away.
the sink.
Which is
his
also-
paint in the
okay.
sink.
Just because I take this so personally, like I was like, kidnap movies are different for me. Like if we ever watch Taken, which we never will, I would be traumatized. But kidnap movies, I take them to the next level.
Sorry to
That's
anybody
how
who has
I
movie
feel like
oppressing
that's how I'm-
privileges. We can't watch it.
Cannot
That's
watch
how
Taken,
I'm gonna
or I will
feel.
not be there.
About Midsommar. So if I watch Midsommar, then you have to watch Taken. Sorry about it. Oh.
I literally watched it as like a 6-year-old because my dad took me to the movies because he was crazy.
Girl, why
I don't
the
know
hell
why
you
he did that. He wanted to go watch
This is
Taken,
why-
couldn't find a babysitter, and he took me to Taken, and I still have nightmares about being kidnapped.
That was my
today.
dad
Yeah,
with
well,
Fast and
that's
Furious.
the issue.
But
Yeah, that's the issue.
Okay, that's
Um,
different.
but- Okay, so I take every kidnapping movie really seriously, like Split, all that shit. So how would he get the paint off of him that fast?
because it's still wet.
He licked
But-
it.
No,
But no.
I'm
He
high.
said-
I am a painter. I like to
Okay,
paint.
True.
It does not come off that fast.
But
It
also,
doesn't, because I
you
have
don't.
also painted. I'm not good at it, but I have also painted.
But
like,
let me tell you,
houses
it's
and
not on
art.
skin. It's on some sort of suit that we don't know.
It's on plastic.
Which is even worse. Okay, the
Right,
suit, guys,
but,
the
like-
suit is kind of like this.
Girl,
like, for
he's in
Covered in
everyone watching
cameras.
optics,
Patreon,
whatever. I'm sure he
shut
thought
the
about
fuck
it.
up. Let me finish. Look, so the suit,
The girls
the
are
suit
fighting.
is like this, where it has like a.
She muted herself.
No, I muted her. She want to come
He
at me.
muted her.
I'll fucking come at her. Don't try me,
Literally
bitch. Now
So
you can continue
rude.
as I've given you
Okay,
permission.
so as I was saying, literally the suit is like a bunch of this. It's like a little ball and then this. The paint would get in your little nooks
It's
and
like a
crannies.
lens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a little. Okay,
100%.
so everyone look at their nearest flashlight. It's the little glass part and then the plastic part around it. In between that, there's a little like
a
dip.
crevice.
The paint,
Maybe.
yeah, the crevice. The paint would get in there. How are you
Maybe.
gonna?
Also,
Very
it was
much
all over his head
cracks.
and shoulders,
Yeah.
and that's a
Knees
small
and
ass sink.
toes.
So he said, "Y'all can't see this, but like whoever."
And
has
then
Patreon-
left the water running like a rude son
But I
of a
don't-
married
I
couple.
really don't think he cares.
Right.
Also, what if it's so skin tight that all he has to do is like blow really hard and then it just all spurts out? You know what I mean?
Hi, hi.
It's not a
no.
cartoon, man.
Absolutely not.
Can you imagine? You would also see it on the walls. It would just be like, whoop, you know.
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
splattering.
god, like SpongeBob, and when they paint and they get paint on the dollar.
Yes.
Oh my God.
When they
That
paint
was
it
a
and like it
stressful
goes
episode.
everywhere except for like love that.
Yes.
No idea what you're talking about.
That
Anyway,
that is visual ASMR. That episode.
Yes.
So, this bitch is looking for him. He finds her, chokes the shit out of her.
Those are like a rag doll.
He cleans the table with her body.
Literally.
That was funny.
But he loves her?
Right.
No, was that
No,
him?
he wants her. He doesn't love her. It's different.
Oh, I guess I just spoiled something.
We're not there
but
yet.
We'll talk about it later. So
yeah.
I just wrote down in my
So-
notes, World Star.
Oh yeah. That'd be on.
Oh.
I think there's some behind the
It would be on
scenes
Rosa.
green screen footage of them dragging Elizabeth Moss around that dining room.
That
That's
must
Oh,
have
I've
heard
seen
it.
that. Yeah.
That must have heard it.
Because I
She's,
think
like,
they just
fighting the
yoink her
screen
by a
dude.
string.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why is Homeboy literally the Invincible Hulk? He is so
Invincible
strong.
Hulk.
The
Invincible.
cameras are strong, I guess.
It's the
Word.
Incredible
There's-
Hulk.
The Incredible. That one. I was gonna say
Close
the
enough.
Invincible Hulk.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So
So then she escapes,
she escapes and calls.
and
an
she
Uber.
said, "Let me call my Uber." So she calls like an Uber.
She said, "I'm
and she's
sorry,
like,
my Uber's outside. I gotta go."
Yeah, literally walks out and jog because she's a little she's a little scared. She's jogging out, and she's like, "Oh, my Uber," and she's like, "I need you to take me to her ex, whatever, her boyfriend,
Compound.
his mansion,
Compound.
which is apparently
million
5,000
miles
hours away,
Real
the longest
far.
Uber ride ever."
she paid
like, the Uber's
good
like,
money
oh,
for
damn.
I'm
an Uber.
sorry. It looks like a fortress. It literally does.
'Cause he's
Yeah.
If
Mhm.
I was an Uber
then-
driver and that
I mean, she
woman,
has 90K.
but I don't know her. She's just some sweaty broad that wants to go 5 hours away in my back seat. She's huffing and puffing. Her hair's a mess. She's filthy. She smells like coffee for some
Well-
reason. I'm not picking her up.
And paint.
And paint.
Well, maybe
I'm not
she's
picking her up.
Maybe she's running away like she was.
Yeah,
And
she
they
was.
asked 0 questions like, "Hey, ma'am, you okay?"
If I was her, I would have like shown my bank account, been like, "Bitch, don't speak, just take me. Look, I got all this money."
Mm-mm.
Right.
Mm-mm. I'm not picking her up.
I wonder how big of a tip he got. From
Also,
her.
she has no wallet on her. Is she like
Credit
Apple
card.
paying him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she said
Well,
she got cash
Lyft
out.
has your dingle dangle on
Not
it.
Dingle dangle.
Dangle dangle.
What's it? Credit card.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word.
Not jingle dangle.
Dingle
Okay,
dangle.
So she goes to his place and then she's like, "Hey, Uber, do you mind if you would just like wait outside for a little?"
Yes.
So she
That's
makes the
insane.
Uber like guy stay
She makes
there.
it so intimate.
This
Yeah.
is the most like helpful Uber driver in the world. Most
Yeah.
complacent
Yes.
man.
And she gets in without having to climb the Great Wall of China. So I don't know how that happened.
She
but
had a
she still
password.
have
Right in.
Because the
stuff.
first time she was running out, the second time she was like, "He's not at the house. I can just like put in the password and walk straight in."
Why isn't he at the
Well, he was.
Oh.
Because she walks
Well-
into the closet and he shows up in the suit.
The most
Well, doesn't he show
unrealistic
up
part of
ever from the other side? I don't know. Never mind. But it's a big house.
Okay.
He
We'll
probably was
talk.
somewhere.
We'll
the
get
Yeah.
there.
fact that the cabbie drove her all the way there and waited and then drove her back
He doesn't sleep.
is wild to me because we literally see the sunrise.
Yeah.
Second of all,
She leaves in the middle of the
I
night.
have only been in a taxi maybe like twice, but the one time that I did go to the taxi, we were like, hey, we need to drive 30 minutes out. He was like, go to the next cab. I'm not doing that.
Well, maybe he was the next
Like,
cab.
why did,
Damn. Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
next
maybe.
cab.
He was the next cab. Because when you call an Uber, you put the address in. So he probably was like, okay. Then she got in and was like, you sure? And she said, yeah, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They see,
I got
the
nothing to do
distance
today.
before they pick you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
He said he probably saw the distance and then the amount that it cost, and he said,
yeah, he
She
said,
got
I bet.
I'm eating
"Accept."
good tonight.
He said, "This is my final ride for the
Real
night."
good.
Oh my god.
Probably his final
Oh.
ride for
So,
life. That's
She
exaggeration.
goes and she's like, "I'm gonna find
The super
this,
suit.
some shit.
this
I'm
whatever's
gonna find
happening, the
some
super."
shit.
Yeah.
Where's
she
my
finds-
super suit?
She first finds one of the most problematic characters in this movie, Zeus,
The dog.
the dog.
Why is he problematic?
Because
did
he
you
loud.
steal
stole her.
that?
He's loud.
He stole her. Yeah, he didn't. I almost said something really not English. He didn't escape. He just wasn't like electrocuted every time he tried to go out of bounds. So he was like,
Right.
"Nah, I need food, bruh." So he came back. For
And
sure.
then he was like, he when they go down to the little lab, she keeps going down the stairs, and the dog starts waiting like at the top of the stairs. He's like, "I'll let you finish."
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
let you
check that
do
out.
He's
I'ma
like,
stay
I don't want
right
to go
here.
down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
he
let
just
any of that.
kind of stayed as a watch, and she's like looking through all his gadgets, and she finds like this one little chamber, and there seems to be nothing in there.
But
at
she can
first.
hear it, the same thing that she hears when he's actually.
Yeah, it
It's
kind of sounds like.
crack, crack, crack. Yeah.
Nope, not
Ew.
It's like if you were watching with subtitles, it would probably say electrical whirring. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Click clack. Clickety clack.
Here, let's all.
It was like, can you imagine what a Brillo pad would make if it had it? Like the sound a Brillo pad would make if it had a sound.
I feel like I'm churning, not churning, like, you know, when you grind
Absolutely
some pepper.
Oh.
I could have been in Police
okay.
Academy.
So she hears it, and then I forgot how she does it, but she activates Sir Suit. And all the little
Can we talk
lenses-
about how she gets in though? What the password was?
The password was the
Oh,
day
right.
they met.
Isn't that fucked? He's fucked. He's fucked.
Well, they're boyfriend girl. I feel like that's
Yeah.
fine. People have that as their iPhone password.
No. He's crazy.
Don't ever make anything that we did together your fucking password. That's weird.
God.
So-
Okay, hi. The man's invisible, and he
Hi,
goes.
we're invisible and we are the man. So
Oh, she's in his
her
house.
Birthday. It's her birthday, and she gets in and she sees the suit, and it's a bunch of little cameras all around the suit that like basically reflect exactly what it's looking at. So it looks like there's nothing there, and she's like, "Oh shit, fuck! Let me take this shit." So she takes the suit, and she goes to his closet, and he's there. He's fucking there. She's in the closet, and he sees footsteps imprinting closer and closer.
Into
And it-
carpet.
Yeah, and then it gets into the closet, and she like punches him or something, and she runs out. She runs away. She gets into the Uber, and she makes it safe. And on the way, she calls her sister, and she's like, "Hey, let's meet up for dinner because you're a bitch. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I have to explain something to you. He's still here,
Yeah.
and let me tell you why." So,
Right. And the sister, surprisingly,
yeah,
Agrees.
surprisingly,
Me too. She's mad about it the whole time though.
yeah, she was. The waiter comes
Yeah.
in and is like, "Have you guys been here before?" And she's like, "Yeah." Like Mark or something. I know what to do. We like order
She's
food.
so
I guess.
nasty.
yeah. I'm like, hello. Can you
Cancel
come
her.
So she's telling the
out?
sister,
Sabrina just died.
If I
guys,
back
pause
it
for a
up.
little, break until she comes back.
Hello.
So we're back. Sabrina's back. Say hi, Sabrina. She didn't die. So the sister,
We're
she's
at dinner.
as she's telling the sister, she's like, "He's here, and he's made a suit, and this is why no one can see him. And a knife from the other table across the room moves by itself, comes up, and slits her fucking sister's throat. She fucking
Yoinks
gets
her.
gotted. This is why Sabrina said she gets gotted too good.
In a very nice restaurant, okay?
Yeah,
it was
Think
like
P.F.
this was
Chang's.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. This was my favorite part of the movie. I was not expecting it, I gasped.
She got.
Oh,
Also,
no, and he
where did the
slits her
knife?
throat
Where did the knife land up?
and puts it in Cecilia's hand. So Cecilia's just sitting there holding the knife while her sister bleeds out in the middle of the Olive Garden.
And she's like, like in shock, like she doesn't know what to do, and then she just starts screaming. And
well, no, the people around her are screaming, and she's just like,
She's
that's
like,
suspicious. That's weird. And then the cops tackle her.
Yeah, and she starts crying. Her sister just got murked.
Mm-hmm. She deserved it.
Yeah, fuck her. Oh, sorry, frick her.
Not an ally. Not an ally.
No, she was rude as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sorry, y'all.
I think she goes.
Our patrons.
What happened?
She goes to
I just like
walked away.
Yeah, but it's fine. That's what you get of the patron experience.
I guess they would refer to it as a sanitarium.
Sanitarium?
Sanitarium. Not to be confused with Rick Santorum.
What?
Jagweed.
Oh my god. Chelsea knows all of the white people who are trash. So if you need to know, talk to Chelsea.
I got a Rolodex.
So then they go into the little mental asylum and they're like, hey, Miss Ma'am, you're kind of going through it, you know? We're going to need you to stop it. And they kind of like put her away in like this, knock her out. Yeah, they put her away into like a little room. And isn't this when she knows that he's there?
Yeah,
watching her?
She starts screaming, he's here, he's right here, I know you're here. And then she like looks directly into the room and the camera like is like at that
staring at a corner.
And you know he's
it's
sitting
not
there
helping. Yeah, it's not helping her case at all. These people are like,
crazy.
Wow, she's like farther gone than we thought.
As she's being tied down to the bed, she's like, no, he's right here. So obviously they're like, this bitch is crazy. So in this, as Chelsea said, sanitarium, they run some tests on her, you know, because she's a new patient, blood work, all that important shit that they got to do. And they're talking to her privately, and they're like, basically, ma'am, you're pregnant. And she said, absolutely, excuse me the fuck, what? They just froze. Did you hear what I said?
No. You said
You
absolutely,
froze.
excuse me the fuck, what?
Yeah. It like came just delayed, but loved it.
So she's now she's like, what the fuck? I thought, but he, as we found out, because her his brother comes in to talk to her, and all the people from the facility leave, and he's like, yeah, he knew you were you were taking birth control, so he switched those pills out for ones that aren't birth control. So you actually got pregnant, which was his goal. So now you're stuck with him forever.
Yeah, she was taking secret birth control.
Just so everybody who listens to the podcast knows, that is rape. Just so you know,
that
rape. Is not consensual. If someone wants to prevent a pregnancy from your dirty ass sperm, you cannot make them get pregnant. That is literally illegal. You will go to jail if you do that.
Yeah.
So don't. Thank you.
And knock it off.
Knock it off. Also,
I like how she had secret birth control pills, and he found the secret pills, so he put secret Tic Tacs in the secret pills.
Yeah.
And did.
Yeah, it was a whole.
Well, I mean, he's brilliant, but like, how do you open up a birth
control?
Oh my god! There's a little aluminum foil like wrapping on.
No,
the back,
because I think she had it in like a bottle. I don't know how. Don't ask. Just for the movie's sake.
Okay, well.
I just realized the movie we have to watch. I haven't watched it in a long time. But it's with the girl who's in Empire, like the main bitch, Miss Cookie. What's her name?
Yeah, Miss Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
But what's
His girl?
I don't know her. Oh, Taraji Mahaji.
Taraji P. Henson. Taraji Mahaji.
Yeah.
Did you say Taj Mahal?
There's a movie with Taraji P. Henson in it. It's called, I don't know what it's called, but it's about this I'm pretty sure in the movie they say it, so I hope I'm not offending anyone. He's a sociopath and he escapes from jail and he like tricks her and like fucks up her whole life and blah blah. We have to watch that movie. Sorry, I just thought about it because Chelsea just said triggered me.
That's stressful again.
But it's a good movie, and you know it ends up victorious, so you'll be fine, Sabrina. So he's like, hey, if you don't, the brother's like, hey, if you don't have the baby, we're gonna close our bank accounts. That bitch that you're funding her college is not gonna get any college money, and you're gonna be fucked. So either have the baby and keep it and go back to him because he's alive, which someone else finally reassured it, or stay in here and your life is fucked forever. And
he's like, I was in on it. Ah ha ha. Surprise, shawty.
Yeah. Which
I knew the whole time.
Yeah.
I knew the whole time.
Yeah.
He was sketchy.
And even if he wasn't part of it, he was still fucking dick. So he was trash.
And fine.
Oh my God, Chelsea. Oh my God. So I feel like I forgot what I was gonna say. So there's a pen on the table because he's trying to get her to sign a contract, and she takes the pen and hides it. And she takes it back to her room, and she takes a little bit of the little gum tacky. She takes a little bit of the gum tacky thing that's holding a sign on the table, and she puts those two things together in her brain, and she hides the pen in her room. So she's taken away into her room. She's put away, and she doesn't fight because she knows what she's about to do. And she starts talking to him, and she's like, hey, yo, bitch, you really think I'm gonna have this child? You really think you have power over me? Watch this.
She's like this the entire time.
Yeah. And then trigger warning, if things like this affect you, any type of self-harm, please skip forward or something. But
yes,
she grabs the pen where she hit it, and she
carves down her wrist. Yeah.
And yeah. So she starts bleeding in the shower.
Cut that out.
It's fine. So she does it while she's in the shower, and then he like freaks the fuck out and is like, no,
because he needs the baby and he needs her. Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
But okay,
I'm sorry. She has to have some gorilla grip. For
well, yeah, that too.
Like,
but
why?
You explained it while we were watching it, Chelsea, that she's the only one who like could like
left him. Didn't need him. Didn't want him. All these other girls probably fall over themselves to get with this rich man.
Rich. He's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And she's kind of like, I don't really care.
Yeah. He wants what he can't have. Mm-hmm. Classic man.
Classic Aries. He's probably an Aries. Girl, I get you.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Not a psychopath. So, so he like tries to take it away from her, and she grabs the pen, stabs him, and then
in the cameras.
Yeah. So he his thingy is fucked.
It's glitching.
Yeah. So they go out into the hallway. He kills like 10 million men.
Oh my God.
Was so mad. Sabrina was so mad.
I was pissed because I was like, basically everything he does this entire movie, he like blames it on her. And I was like, y'all are going to tell me that first of all, they have no cameras in this hallway. Okay, so they're gonna blame all these fucking deaths.
The main hallway.
Yeah, he's making it look like she killed them.
In an asylum? Are you kidding me? Asylum is not the right word.
What was the word, Chelsea?
Sanitarium.
A sanitarium. You're telling me you don't have cameras every fucking where? Absolutely not. Second of all,
it was like 80 people.
Are grown ass men, and she is like weak. Okay, she hasn't like eaten good. She looks fucking rough.
Tiny.
She's a tiny woman, and she takes down what 15 men. 15 grown ass men, and not all of them were shot. Like he ends up shooting guns. A bunch. Oh yeah, they all have guns. So he only shoots a couple of them at the end, but at the first part, he's just flipping them around like willy-nilly.
He knows Invisible Man Krav Maga.
He does, because wow, I was like, okay, this is bullshit. This is bull motherfucking shit. You're gonna tell me that this little like 90-pound woman took down 25 men? Yeah,
but they also like I think he puts the gun in her hand or something like that, or she has a gun trying to protect herself. So that's why they also think. But yeah, you're fucking right. There's no way she could have taken all of them down. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So he leaves because he's like being caught because the suit is glitching. So he's trying to leave, and she follows him. She follows that bitch. She chases him down. Down the stairs. She tries shooting at him. She misses, and they go outside. And mama, it's a rainy night. It's really hard to see, so she's extra fucked, right? So she's looking around this parking lot.
Right, yeah.
On.
Never mind. Continue.
Oh.
Never mind.
She's looking around this parking lot for him, and he like there's a what's it called, a trunk of a car open so that you can't see like the rain not hitting the floor, and she's like, I know you're there, and he fucking grabs the shit out of her and he says, you want to try me, bitch? You want to try me? I'm gonna go right after yo cop friend and his daughter, so watch me. And then he
skedaddles.
He like shoots another man,
runs
and
away.
then leaves.
Shoots another one for good measure.
Yeah, for good measure.
Right. And then she goes and steals like a car from a random person and drives off.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor man's on the phone with his wife. He's probably like on his way home
the
from
guy
work.
who's on the car.
And she's
like,
talking
he's
to the
fine.
wife. Yeah, she's like, yeah, he's fine. Bye.
He's fine.
Then she calls Mr. Cop friend. What was his name?
James.
He calls. She called
Cinderella.
James and is like, hey, you need to protect Signy. Where are you? Like, go home, protect her. He's on his way to her. And he's like, bitch, what are you crazy? And she's like, no, just fucking go home, okay, bitch?
Would one of y'all listen to me for 1 minute? God dang.
Yeah. So they go home and Mr. Sir gets there to protect his daughter. And Sabrina, this is the part she mentioned earlier. Where he didn't
it was
believe her all
delicious.
this
I
time.
ate this up. I didn't care.
And Mr. Invisible Man hits him real good. Too good, one could say.
Eats him up real good.
Fucks him up. Oh
Beats
my
Mr.
God.
He busted that
He
entire
busted
house.
his nose, busted his face, busted his organs. Then he bust up the little girl too for good measure.
Yeah.
Then
and Miss what's her
Miss
face
Ma'am.
comes home. Miss Cecilia comes home.
Cecilia.
Is he the one who grabs the fire extinguisher?
Yes, she shoots him with the fire extinguisher
Shoots him.
dust.
And then she like hurts him and kills him. And she's taking the suit off like, I got
Doesn't she shoot him with a gun?
She shoots him with James's gun.
With his gun, yeah, James.
So she's like, I got you now, bitch. I'm gonna take this mask off. You're caught. And it was his brother. It was not Mr. Invisible Man.
It was. Oh my gosh.
Plot motherfucking twist. We knew he was part of it. Well, at least when I was first watching the movie, I knew it was part of it, but I didn't think he was this much.
That deep.
I didn't think there were two invisible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really far to go for your brother just wanting some
money.
Poos.
Yeah.
Poos.
So the cops are at his house and he's trapped.
He's kidnapped, quote unquote. They find him like tied up in his little basement, and they're like, "Oh, it was the brother's plan," and like he kidnapped the whatever his name is, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
so the scene goes to, or the next scene is her at the police station, and she's like, "This was made up." And her cop friend is like, "No, I work in this. I know what I'm talking about." And she said, "No, you may work in this, but I know him. And he made all this up. This is fabricated. He was actually the guy the whole time. But then when he realized shit was going to go awry, they fucking switched it."
And I don't understand why they don't believe her. The entire movie, she has been correct.
It's because they think she's crazy. They think she's crazy. They do.
But she wasn't crazy. There was an invisible man after her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So they can't believe her.
I don't know at that point.
I think they're like, oh,
believe her.
Yeah, there was an invisible man, but it was his brother. So you're good. And then she's like, no.
Right.
I mean, I know he's smart, but like that was smart of him to like hide himself in his own basement and chain himself up.
Yep, that was smart.
And be like, my brother took my super suit and did it.
Who took my suit? Where is my super suit?
And then he reaches out to her and he's like, let's have dinner together. I was kidnapped and you ran away from me and I want you back.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why the hell she said yes, but she said yes.
She said, I bet. So she gets to his home. They're having dinner.
Like, no, she says, I want him to have a confession.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get him
to confess.
So she's got her little earbud shit on. Okay, I don't think it's an earbud because that would be too obvious.
She has like a
some
mic
kind
somewhere.
of mic on
Yeah,
somewhere.
she's mic.
And her sexy ass friend James is listening somewhere else.
He's in the car listening.
They're having dinner and they start talking. She's really uncomfortable. She's scared and he's acting really weird. And she goes, all right, so you want to be a part of this child's life? We're going to start with honesty. Were you the invisible man until when you switched with your brother? And he was like, what are you talking about? It was him the whole time. I was trapped in my house. Like, bitch, what? And she's like, do you want to be a part of this child's life or not? were you the Invisible Man? And he refuses to say. She's getting really distressed. So
Yeah, she like starts crying and shit.
Yeah, she's like, I need a
On a
moment.
show.
Let me go to the bathroom. So she goes to the bathroom. She's probably powdering her nose.
Something very specific is that now all his security cameras are back up. So he's got a security camera on the dining room, but it's from like the corner of the hallway, so you can see the dining room, but you can't see like the hallway to the bathroom.
Yeah, and you can't see the front door from because the camera
there's
has
like a
been
little, there's like literally like 2 steps down
a
into
blind
like
spot.
the dining room. Yeah.
So she goes to the bathroom, she's powdering her nose, and then the scene goes to him. The next scene is him just sitting at the table, and all of a sudden a knife from the table comes up and then slices him like into his hand, and he slices himself.
He picks it up and then he slices his own throat. Oh my god, that shit was wild.
And then I was oh, ¿qué está pasando? What's going on here?
Then she runs out of the bathroom and she's like, oh my god.
She's like crying. She's putting on a whole performance.
She calls 911. She like drags him, okay? So that she calls the 911. She's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then she drags him
and she steps back into the blind spot.
Yeah, and then she fucking hangs that shit up.
And then, wait, before we say that, we have to explain. So every time that he fucked with her, he either like texted, or multiple times when he fucked with her, he either texted her or straight up to her face just said, surprise.
Surprise.
And so when she hangs up the phone with 911 and she sits in the blind spot, she looks at him and goes, surprise. And I was like, yes!
The full circle moment.
The second suit that we never saw again was in her possession. So when she went to the bathroom, she changed into it, which that bitch was fast, first of all. She used all that Vaseline.
She's a quick changer.
She came ready with the
she had baby powder.
oil.
Yeah.
Baby oil? She slipped right in and out.
Yeah. So she surprises him and he ends up killing himself. And Mr. Sir Cop Friend hears that and freaks out and gets to the house. And while he's walking up to the house, she's walking out with her bag. The body's in the background, and Zeus with her.
And the dog, Zeus.
Yeah, and she's like...
he killed himself. And the cop is like... And she's like, what did you hear? What did it sound like? He killed himself. And he was like, he killed himself.
You right.
So she...
And he was like, this was... You never wanted him...
To get a confession.
To confess.
A confession.
And she was like, I don't know what you heard. You know that scene from Euphoria where she was like, I don't know what kind of Molly you're fucking smoking, but whatever.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know what you heard, but he killed himself, didn't he? And he's like,
yeah. She walks away and credits.
And she takes the suit with her.
I don't think I wouldn't have fucked James after he didn't believe me. I'm sorry.
No, I gotta move on.
Also, she's still pregnant. What happened?
That's a woman's choice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe that. No, I'm
not gonna give birth to a psychopath's kid.
Yeah, I don't think she wants that connection.
True.
Or she could give it up for adoption.
That's true.
No, because then that psychopath kid has psychopath qualities. I don't know if that's true, but I don't want it. No.
Not necessarily,
I don't want
but...
I don't want it.
But
whatever she wants to do, she can do it because she got the money, because she got the super suit.
She got the money.
She got everything. She got the money. She got the super suit. She got the quote unquote family. The dog.
Also, your daughter not funding her fucking shit anymore. Fuck you guys.
Oh yeah, I mean she probably did because she's nice, but
yeah,
the daughter, she liked the little girl, but
nice. Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen so that we can decide the rating. I don't know if you guys
see that now.
Yeah, I don't know if on Patreon they're gonna be able to see it. Maybe they will.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot on here
for the rest of them.
Yeah. So we do have a rating for Invisible Man, but we can discuss and see because Sabrina has opposing thoughts.
9 out of 10 surprises.
So we have Invisible Man 9 out of 10 surprises because he says surprise and then she says surprise bitch, surprise shawty. So do we think, I would ask Sabrina, do you think it's a 9 out of 10?
I would give it a 7.
Jesus
just because
Christ.
I mean, it's passing.
7 is high.
7 is high.
Look. What?
I don't
You think
know.
it's
Just
worse
what?
than The
Continue.
Exorcist
Yeah,
and
you
Gremlins?
think it's worse than The
Yes.
Exorcist and Gremlins?
I would watch because look, I think the payoff, it's like there's the whole movie is just an anxiety pimple that finally pops at the
Oh
end.
my god.
But like the other movies, you get some give and take. Okay, so like The Conjuring, let's go back to 10 out of 10, the best. So you get a spoopy spoop, and then you get a payoff, and then you get a spoopy spoop, and you get a payoff. This was kind of just like stress. Everyone dies, payoff. Like I don't think I think it's out of balance. I think it's not enough payoff. Like obviously, woohoo, she killed him, but like I think if I were, because I'm cynical and I'm crazy, I would have had her torture him. I would have had her torture him. I would have had her fucking milk it. Okay. But yeah, whatever. That's my point of view.
Well,
She got that bread, that dog, and left.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
she did.
Yes.
Yeah, she probably rich too. If he killed himself, she still get money. So I'm not gonna go down all the way to 7, but I don't know. It's 3 against 1.
Well, I don't know.
I'd be willing to go down.
I'd be willing to take it to an 8.5 or an 8 if we're really that down.
I want to go 8.5.
I think it was pretty good with Rosemary's Baby. Think about the stress level and how you felt for Rosemary's Baby.
Nah, but
Rosemary's Baby
was way too long, and the only reason we gave it an 8 was because the rest of y'all liked it. I hated it.
I kind of like
Rosemary's Baby. That's a you problem.
So Sabrina's Invisible Man is a her problem, which means that we either leave it at a 9 or we take it to an 8.5.
So I was gonna say it should probably be 8.5, or we just, if it's the same issue as Rosemary's, it would just be the same.
Well,
it's
I
literally
think
the
you
same
guys
plot as Rosemary.
No, it's not. I think
no,
you
it's
guys...
not. Have you seen Rosemary's Baby?
Well, I mean, there was no payoff in Rosemary's Baby, too.
Wait.
She saw the devil baby, and she got to have the devil's baby.
But she never got to kill anybody. I was so mad. I was like, so when does she kill everyone?
Yeah.
So jealous.
Right.
So I think you guys either you guys or Chelsea gave Rosemary's Baby a 9 out of 10.
I did because I loved it.
And then it went down to an 8, I think, because I didn't like it. But I don't remember if it was because Sabrina and Christian were like, it's an 8, not a 9.
I don't think I liked Rosemary's Baby either.
I think I gave it like an 8 or something, and then hers was like 9 or 10, and then yours was so low that it brought it down to an 8. Does that make sense?
So should we do 8 or 8.5?
I think you could put an 8.5 just to because
sure.
So it has been amended to the sleeping invisible. I don't know where that came from. Invisible Man. 8.5 out of 10 surprises.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, this has been fun. This has been great. Chelsea's about to tell us a scary story with her candle. You could see it if you join our Patreon. So it was really fun to have you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this movie. Please check out this movie. We don't get obviously any money from it, but it's a good movie to watch. You know what I mean? Yeah. And please check out our Patreon if you are interested at all or can donate and would like to watch us on video. Christian, tell us what we gotta do.
Tell us what they've won.
I need the thing.
Yeah. I forget every time.
Yeah.
I accidentally blew my candle out with my nose. I went.
What is it? Word.
That's funny.
No, it's Google Docs. Google.
Are they gonna see us?
You guys should watch the podcast because literally I didn't realize I move around so very much. I
make this face a lot.
Wait, it's still recording.
Yep.
Okay,
we do a lot while we do it, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to. Never mind. We'll just cut that out. It's fine.
Oh yeah, this is
me trying to teach my online classes.
Really?
Yes.
Christian, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna send it to you through text so that we don't have to open our whole Google Doc on our phone, and then you can save it somewhere on your notes.
No.
So that
you don't tell me what to do.
I don't forget to do this.
Save it on Google Cock.
I hate you.
Where is this fucking? No, that's
now I gotta add Patreon to the thing. Harry, this is taking 5 years. Can I just?
I'm sorry. I had to find the Google Cock.
I will literally log into.
No, I already got it. Shut up.
Back.
Sabrina.
Get the head, get
Sabrina,
that
what
bread.
the fuck is happening?
I'm just
Okay.
rubbing my belly.
Wait.
Can I do
Sabrina,
it?
get
Can I
up.
do
So
it?
Christian
Sabrina,
can say his
stop
shit.
showing that.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Mhm. Fuck. Wait, where are we? Okay. So if you just want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram at THE Scary Queens. At the Scary Queens, that's CHE. Scary Queens, just in case you didn't know how to spell that. You can listen to us on our other streaming platforms like Anchor, Spotify, Outcast, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And you can also watch us now on Patreon. And Sabrina, go.
Sabrina, take it away.
Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Stay afraid, y'all. Bye.
Bye. We can wave
No, you
now.
can actually
Oh my
wave.
god.